no good piece of junk.
As you can see here, we've upped the offer substantially. We've done our research. That's roughly 10 times more than what you get if you sold it on the open market.
Well, it is a very generous offer, but like I've told you before, I'm not interested in selling.
Not even a little?
No, ma'am. Money's not the reason I stay here, and it won't get me to leave either.
Well, you've got my card just in case.
Yes, I've got it.
I hope you give me a call if you change your mind. I can see myself out.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Goodbye.
How much do they want to give you now? My God, this is way more than the place is worth.
Yep. It's a lot of money.
I can't believe you won't even consider this. Can you even imagine how much money this is?
Oh, I can imagine it all right.
This would really make life easy, Dad. You'd never have to work again. You could go somewhere warm where your arthritis wouldn't bother you. You could live on Jupiter with this kind of money.
I wish you could hear yourself, son. Can you imagine me not working, walking around some retirement community in Arizona or Florida in Bermuda shorts and sandals? I'd go completely insane in a month.
Move to BC. Buy a little place on the Okanagan. You could grow pears or apples or something. You'd have a crop to raise, a lawn to mow. You could stay as busy as you wanted.
Why can't I stay busy right here?
Because this place is drying up and dying, Dad. There's 4 people left in town, and if there was no grain elevator, they'd be gone too.
There's still a good living to be made here.
Oh, really? All of our neighbors lost money last harvest. People are selling their livestock to make up for what they can't earn from the dead crops. Soon there will be nothing left at all.
Why are you so anxious for me to leave this place?
I just think it'd be crazy to invest another cent here, when you could just cash a huge check and leave.
My father settled this land in 1920. He lived every day of his life not more than 100 miles from here. Everything he needed, everything I need, I can get right here.
Things were different when Grandpa was alive. You should focus on what's right for you.
The world may be different, but a farm is still a farm. You plant a crop and you harvest it. That hasn't changed in thousands of years.
But these days there's global warming, the greenhouse effect, El Nino. You barely earn enough to fix the equipment. It was a lot easier to make a living on a farm when Grandpa was alive.
Easier. Have you ever heard of the Great Depression?
That lasted a few years. Global warming will last a lot longer than that.
That may be so, but this is where I belong.
And why is this where you belong? Is there a law that states that you have to stay here?
You seem to know a lot about what's right for other people.
I think I know what's right in this case.
If you knew half as much as you think you know, you'd be the smartest person alive.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I don't know. I need you to tell me what would stop an otherwise rational person from accepting an offer worth millions of dollars for a dried up, dusty old piece of land. What could you possibly be clinging to here?
Well, she's not doing well at all. She's all sweaty. She can't stand up. She's in a lot of pain.
Can you bring her here?
You know we don't have a car.
Well, did you call Dr. Brenner?
What are you talking about? Why would I do that? You're our doctor.
Well, I just cannot come right now. I am having car trouble.
It sounds to me like you're having booze troubles, you old fool.
Put cold clothes on her head to keep her from getting warm, and give her plenty of water to drink.
Well, thank you very much, doctor.
It hurts, honey. It hurts.
I know.
Is the doctor coming?
No, he's drunk again.
What?
Mom, what's wrong?
You keep away from that door, understood?
And the bones of that little baby are still buried somewhere in this land?
Somewhere, yes.
And that's why you don't want to sell the place.
I keep telling myself it's for other reasons, but that's the real reason. The baby didn't stand a chance without the doctor's help. And afterwards it was just stashed away and almost never discussed again. Like it was somebody's dirty secret. But it was a person, a life. There wasn't even a funeral. This farm is that baby's final resting place. What sort of a man would I be if I turned it over to strangers?
If that baby is the only reason you're staying here, there's no better argument for selling.
It's not as if only bad things happened here. There were a lot of good things to remember too.
Clinging to that kind of memory is no way to live out the rest of your life. Take that oil company's money. Go someplace where you'll be happy.
I think the only way I could bring myself to sell would be to make peace with what's happened here.
Don't you think it's about time you did that?
After trying to forget it for 50 years, I wouldn't know how.
You're a smart guy. Figure it out. I have to get out there and get back to work.
Go back to sleep, son. It's late.
Dad, what's for breakfast? Hello, Mr. Landis. Yes, it is. Fine, thanks. How are you? Good. I was just wondering if Dad was over there. No. All right. No, that's fine. I'm sure I'll be back before too long. Okay, bye. Dad?
Hello, son. didn't do it for the money, son. I need you to understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I just thought about it, and you were right. I had to do something to put it behind me.
Where did you find... I mean, where was...
Under that big tree, near the fence by Heideman's land. I thought about that night for years afterwards, and I always wondered what my father had done with that baby's body. Wondered where he could have put it. That tree was the one place on the whole farm that only he went to. He'd always stop for lunch there when he was combining. Sometimes he'd take one of the horses and go out there and just sit. I've thought for years that that tree is where he must have buried it.
So I guess you started to make your peace.
I suppose that's what this is, yeah.
So what now?
Well, I think that tomorrow I'm going to call that woman from the oil company.
Seriously?
I think it's about time, son, don't you?
You've got cousins and aunts and uncles. They're gonna want to know why you decided to sell. What are you gonna tell them?
I guess I'll just tell them the truth.
Good for you, Dad.
And since you know everything, there's something else I want you to tell me.
Okay, what?
How long is the growing season on Jupiter? I'm thinking of buying a place there.